My name is Augustine Simon. I have been in the honors program for the past year and a half now. The way that I got into the honors program was kind of interesting because I graduated in 2012 and I went back to school in 2014 and I decided to do a developmental reading class during the summer. So by the time I got to fall, I would be caught up and I wanted to make sure I was ready for English comp. And during my time in the summer, I met Miss Jean Marie, Miss Furman actually, in the in the developmental class, and she was a wonderful professor. And I got to know her really well, and she liked my writing. And one day, as I was leaving class, she pulled me aside and she wanted to talk to me in the office. At first, I didn't know what to expect. I thought I was in trouble first, but I thought back and I'm like, I really didn't do anything wrong, so I didn't know what was going on. And on the way back to her office, she explained to me that she wanted me to apply for the honors program. And at first, I didn't know what to think about that because I've been out of school for about a year, 2 years, and applying for the honors was kind of scary at first. But I decided to go with it, and I applied. And soon after I applied, I got an email in the Atlas saying that they approved me, and I was excited and ready to see what the Valencia Honors had to offer. And since then, I've been in the program. Looking back at my portfolio and my final reflection, the most proud work that I've submitted would probably have to be participating in the play in Professor Woman's Intro to Humanities class. That was a wonderful experience for me. It was something that I would never see myself doing, and and I'm really proud of it because it really pushed me outside my comfort zone. Being able to produce a play with three other classmates, which they helped tremendously, and as a team, we worked together, and the play came out, in my opinion, came out really well. And that's something that I'll never forget. And let's see, looking back at my portfolio as well, the thing I enjoyed most working on was at first was kind of hard to think of because a lot of assignments that I worked on in the honors program were I really enjoy working on. But if I had to pick one that stood out a little bit from the rest, would probably be in Dr. Dunn's anthropology class. It was the cybernography assignment. That was very a unique assignment. I never thought I'd be able to communicate with somebody from a different country or actually interview them. And that assignment was very cool. My partner for the assignment was Fika. She's a very smart young lady, and she's very busy as well. She goes to school, and outside of school, she has a job, and I'm the same way. I have a full time job, and I go to school. So for us to actually sit down and fit a schedule that fit both our needs was kind of a difficult task. And with the 6 hour time difference, that didn't really help as much. So we worked it out. We were able to pick a set schedule for us so we can sit down and have the interview. And it was a wonderful experience. I learned that in the Netherlands, most of the students use a bicycle as their main source of transportation, which I thought was very cool. It's a way for them to stay fit. Here in Florida or Valencia College, I see most of the students, sorry, using vehicles. They drive around as their main source of transportation. So that's quite a bit of a difference. And I also learned that in the Netherlands, their drinking age is 18, and I was like, whoa, that's different because here it's 21. And then what was even crazier was that she told me it used to be 16. That not too long ago they raised it to 18, which I thought was even crazier. And because that came about because she told me that on some occasions her and her friends like to go to the bars, and I'm like, wait, the bars? How can that be? And she was like, oh yeah, because over there it's 18. So that's how that came about. And through the honors experience, I was able to actually meet her and the rest of her classmates when they came down to Orlando a couple months ago in February. That was a very, very wonderful experience. They're very humble and nice people to be around. I can recall when they came down, we went to the honors showcase, Send Honors showcase at West Campus. And I remember when we first walked in, there's plenty of tables everywhere, and I was with a group of the Netherlands students, and we sat down, we talked for a little, and it was time for us to get up and get our food. So we all got up, walked towards the buffet area, and came back. And as we came back, there was some sort of confusion where the table that was originally I got, like, I guess more people started sitting down, so it got packed. So I was like, it's no big deal. I'll just sit somewhere else. I started walking towards somewhere else, and they were like, no, no, don't worry. We'll make room. And they pulled up an extra chair, make sure I was comfortable and stuff. And I thought that was like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting that. They didn't have to do it, but for them to go out of their way and actually, find a spot and make sure I was, comfortable and stuff. I thought that was like, very nice of them to do. And let's see. Having spent a year and a half in the global studies track, I would say that I am a global citizen now because I understand that everybody in the world has different backgrounds, and that's what makes each person unique. I also learned that everyone may not always see the world as from one angle. Everybody sees it from different angles. And I understand that it's a good idea to explore different perspectives, especially when it's an issue that may impact the world. I end my presentation by saying that the honors program has been a wonderful experience. I never would have imagined participating in a play while I'm in college. I also would have never thought of interacting with other students from across the country, from a different country. And that's something that is very memorable, something I won't ever forget. And I end off my presentation by saying that if you like going above and beyond, then the honors program is definitely for you. All right. Thank you, guys.